Salute world. It's the one and only Master myself. I'm looking a little unorthodox right now, you know what I'm saying? But we here tapping in. Welcome back to another episode of the Master's Table, all right? First and foremost, understand that everything that I do and say here is done under the banner of entertainment. Tonight, we're talking about the missing ingredient. The missing ingredient to your success. The missing ingredient to your evolution, the next version of you. That's what we're going to talk about tonight, all right? Salute to y'all, man. It's a pleasure and honor to be in front of you again. Rule number 2, this is for adults and adults only, all right? No kids, no children in the room. If there are kids or children in the room, I advise you remove them from the room or let them sit with you, right, and enjoy this presentation because what I say may be explicit, so you've been warned, all right? Number 3, do not break the laws of the land you're tuning in from, wherever it is that you are. Number 4, this is for adults and adults only. No kids or children in the room. I already said that, right? This is for adults only. That means that you're responsible for your own actions as an adult. And number 5, this here is what we know as the Master's Table. We're going to get started shortly. This is for masters, all right? Calling all the masters from across the world. Let's sit down at the table and let's have a discussion. This is what this is, a mastermind discussion. Tonight we're talking about, again, the missing ingredient to success. A lot of people think that they know what success is. However, they continue to fail. If you're continuing to fail in life, then you must not know what is on the end result of, right? The end result of continuing to go forward. Continue to strive for your success. See, everybody must know, in particular, what that key to success is. Whatever that is for you, tonight we're going to talk about that, all right? Salute to y'all. As always, pleasure and honor. I'm going to grab my seat. We're going to get started shortly, all right? Salute to y'all. Woo! It's going to be a great episode tonight, man. It's a pleasure, as always, to tap in. I'm excited for what's to come right now. Have a seat. Go lay down. Go lay down. Couche. Now, couche. Good, couche. Got a special guest in the house tonight, so y'all don't mind me. We're gonna get started shortly, right after this song, man. Another 2 minutes here, so if you're watching after the fact, feel free to, fast forward. It's gonna be a great episode again tonight, all right? Salute to y'all. I'm trying to figure out why it's so quiet right now. You're supposed to be laying down. Go lay down. Not too much. Once again, I go by the name Master myself, and it's a pleasure, as always, to be here tapping in. Let's see if we reconnect and see what happens here. We're going to get started very shortly. Appreciate y'all patience, you know what I'm saying, and waiting for the evolution here. There we go. Much better. Look inside, you probably see the light. Let go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This is what we at with it, man. Once again, it is a pleasure and an honor to be back in front of you again. I go by the name Master myself, and this here is the Master's Table. All right. First and foremost, what a pleasure it is to be in front of you again. All right. Look, time has been flying. When I say time has been flying, I've been flying with time. You understand me? We transport ourselves on a daily basis every single day. We have an opportunity every single day, right, to witness the changes in our character. And when I say we're flying, or I am flying with time, I'm enjoying the process of my evolution. I change every single day. I see the changes and transformations for myself, and not only for myself, but for the brothers that are around, right, along our transformation here at IMC Base 5. All right, so salute to those brothers first and foremost. But second, I want to say Jai Guru Dev to AZD, who is the founder of IMC Nation, and Jai Guru Dev to all the masters that come before me in this lineage and things of nature and everything that I do. I want to give credit where credit is due, right? When we first, take the time to, initiate our classes, when we do martial arts and so on and so forth, what we do is we bow and acknowledge, right, the masters, the teachers, the grandmasters, and things of that nature. Chill out, bro. Lay down. Good boy. Right, so that's where the tradition in which I'm speaking from and coming from. So it's a pleasure and an honor once again to tap in with you tonight. I want to specifically, I'm not going to spend too much time tonight. Okay, not too much time going at what it is that we're doing. How did you get closer over there? I'm confused. Go back to where you were. Lay down. Couché. Now, couché. Good. I might have to show y'all my guest here. This is the brother Kato. He's acting like he don't know how to act. Sit down, bro. Sit down. Hey, focus. Come here. Good. Shh. No lick. This is my guy right here. All right. So I just want to introduce y'all to him real quick. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that y'all know who I'm talking to. Back up. Go lay down. I said go lay down. Couché. Good, couché. Move. There you go. All right. So once again, the missing ingredient. All right. The missing ingredient to what? The missing ingredient to your success. The missing ingredient to whatever it is that you want to do. The missing ingredient to your formula, right, for success, whatever that may be. Because I'm speaking to masters. At the end of the day, I want y'all to know and understand, I'm speaking to masters. I come here with the intention of helping somebody grow into the best version of themselves. I go by the name Master myself for that specific reason. I have intentions of becoming the absolute best version of myself. So in order to do that, every single day, I got to put myself through trials and tribulations, right? But how do I... Man, I left the damn tripod. It's all good. Just have to post this one up over here. Make sure I go live on IG as well. So that's all. So y'all see me thinking about right now. Make sure I go ahead and do this. All right. IG, what's up? What's up? It's Master myself. I'm here live. Y'all see me live on ICTV. All right, we live every single Monday night. And today happens to be Monday, so we're tapping in. We're talking about tonight the missing ingredient for success. But before I do that, I definitely just want to take some time to introduce y'all to, my brother Kato here. You know what I'm saying? You want a little FaceTime and so on and so forth. So just wanted to show y'all that real quick. We're in the middle of the show right now. I just took the time to go ahead and interrupt what it was that I was saying, so I can go ahead and go live here on IG. All right, so I'm gonna post y'all up, y'all in the background. You know what I'm saying? We're focused on the iPad. So on and so forth. All right. Perfect. All right, so once again, the missing ingredient, let's just get to the sauce, man. I've been holding out on y'all for a minute, but what I've been doing is enticing you. I know I've been stretching it, you know what I'm saying? Because look, not everybody comes on here and speaks wisdom or knowledge to you. You understand me? But I'm taking the time to do that right now, from my perspective, from where it is that I'm at, from my estimation of life. One of the things that I've started to claim mastery over is my my own intelligence, right? Knowing and understanding that I am extremely intelligent. So I'm here to share my intelligence, share my wisdom, and so on and so forth, and ultimately, find the right words to be able to discuss with you, right? What it's going to take for you to truly add in the right ingredients, right, into the recipe for your formula for success, right? Because ultimately, the way that you're going to get to what it is that you want, anything, this works for everything, right? This is a principle that actually comes from Napoleon Hill, right? He talks about going the extra mile. Now, this is a concept I've talked about many different times within my own personal mastermind, right? With the what it used to be called the master's table is now called the master's circle, right? The master's inner circle, if you would, right? So along with those changes, those adaptations, those growths, if you will, we have an opportunity once again to take responsibility for this moment in time and to say, from this moment on, I'm going to live with this one discipline that once again comes from Napoleon Hill, or doesn't come from, but he speaks about it. And something I've seen in my life after having had grown up time and time again within the martial arts structure or the martial arts foundation or background and history, I've learned the value of this principle, which I'm going to speak about right now, and that is the principle of, are y'all ready for it? I know I've been drawing it out. I've been holding it back from you for quite some time. You understand me? But now the final revelation. I was going to say reveal, but I mean revelation, revealed, similar words. They mean the same thing. So uncover, right? Persistence. All right. The word persistence. I really, 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 because it's just a word. But the word should point to a vibration. The word should point to a meaning. The word should point to a feeling, right? What is the feeling of persistence? For me, what I immediately think about is the journey to get to my first Dan belt, right? A lot of people will classify that as a black belt, but we don't have a black belt in the martial arts in which I study. We have the midnight blue belt, right? Which represents, the maturity, right? However, there is no solid, there is no end, if you will, right? So it's just another step on the process, if you will. So I think about my journey to get there, the persistence to continue to move forward. Like I have not yet progressed to the next belt, the next evolution, right? But I've been training, right, for the last almost a year, right? Probably at least 6 to 7 months. I don't know. I haven't calculated it, right? But being consistent in my consistent and persistent, right, in my growth and my evolution in this martial art that I practice. I've been practicing for years, right? My persistence in that is what allows me to reach that next level, right? So whatever it is that you want for your life, like whatever it is that you want. You want more women. Most of the men that are part of IMC Nation, we enjoy the process and growth of our character, right? But we do everything that we do for the purpose of attracting more women in our life, because that's what we like to do as men. Let's be 100. You know what I'm saying? As a collective, as a men's movement, our intentions are, right, to attract the highest level of experiences, women, right, and power in our life. And why? Because nobody else is representing that in life. So we see the missing ingredient in society, if you will, is a man, right? And so we're here to deliver that, and in its fullest expression, in its fullest right, knowing and understanding that we are the first representation of that in the new era, in the new age, right? Because we live by certain principles. I'm speaking to you as a man that is a practitioner of my life, in the lifestyle in which I've been learning for the last 3 years. My every single day experience, I'm dedicated to growing and evolving myself. And I know that the way that I'm going to do that is by dedicating my time, energy, and focus to becoming that version of myself that I want to become. Now, I could have started 3 years ago and been like, damn, bro, that's a long journey. Like I have no idea how long it's going to take. It could be 10 years from the year I started. Let's say it's 10 years from the year I started. So I started in the year 2020. Okay, so I move into the year 2030. And I can understand that if I continue to apply the same principles in which I've been living off of for the last 20 years of my life, right? In the martial arts in which I've studied. If I apply my persistence, this is just add this into the formula of your life. But if I apply my persistence in this game of life, I can know that that's an ingredient that's going to warrant the results of somebody that's being extremely persistent, extremely consistent, but is persisting in the path of, or in the persisting in the manner knowing that there's going to be objections, there's going to be stumbling blocks, there's going to be roadblocks where they say, you cannot move forward, you are not going to, that's what's going to look like, right, from your own perception. Because I know that one of the highest faculties of mind, if you will, of a human consciousness is our ability to perceive, right? So when we look at something, right, that thing becomes reality until we define it differently. And that is our reality, right? We are perceiving something. What is perception? Well, it's to observe something and then to come into agreement of and a conclusion, right, that this is that thing, right? So there's a formula, once again, for success. Like if you study all the top entrepreneurs, all the top businessmen, you study all the successful people in our history, you can only understand that this is one of those qualities. This is in that book, Think and Grow Rich, right? So I'm talking about a quality that you can apply to your life and you can actually change your life. So I knew and understood 3 years ago in the year 2020 that my persistence was going to warrant some kind of change in my character. My persistence was going to warrant some kind of change in my reality. My persistence was going to warrant, what is warrant? Well, to warrant is to draw in, if you will, right? That's my interpretation of it right now. I don't know the specific, definition of warrant, but regardless, as I'm speaking here on this show, I'm letting y'all know this is my definition of warrant, right? So what's up, Mimi? What's going on with you? The ability to look at your life once again and pull to you what it is that you want. The only way that you're going to do that is through your persistence. So again, I challenge you to really embrace this idea. If you were persistent going after whatever it is that you want, let's say that, fellas, let's say that it's, we're talking about a 9, 8.5 at least, you know what I'm saying? A 10. Are we talking about a real life? What's up, bro? You thirsty? I got you. I'll get you some water in a minute. All right? Watch out. Go lay down. Go lay down. It's not time for that right now. Go lay down. Push it. Push it. Good boy. Push it. No. Jesus. No. Push it. Get you some water in a minute. Your ability to persist is the missing ingredient to your success. And once again, this is a documented scientific fact, if you will, right? If you look at the history of anybody that's successful, I'm talking about anybody that's successful, you can ask them, was there a point in time where they had to persist? They had to move forward regardless of the circumstances that they're in your way. That's what's so valuable, so powerful about what it is that we're speaking about right now. I want you to know and understand that. You were made to overcome every situation and circumstance that comes your way. Now I'm speaking to myself right now. I'm in the midst of several situations and circumstances, challenges, if you will, that I know I'm going to overcome because I choose to apply this missing ingredient that I'm telling y'all about. And you can tell the world, right? Tell the world that it's going to require you to persist in the midst of the adversities in which you face, meaning you're going to have to continue to go anyway. I know that the lights are about to be cut off, but you got to keep going anyway. You got to find out a way. I know that they want to take the car back. but you gotta find a way. I know that you're tired of getting rejected. You tired of going to this female and she be like, bro, you ain't shit. You tired of feeling like you don't have the answers. You're just tired. I know. I'm right there with you. No one understand that. But I'm coming to you to tell you that it's okay that you are in that. Because what you're meant to do is to absorb what you're experiencing right now. I'm in the midst of it, and I'm so happy. I'm so proud of myself that I have a platform to discuss this on. Jai Guru Dev, all praise is due to the Most High. Thank you to my lower self, my past self, and my higher self, the version of myself that I am becoming. I salute myself because look, I know that I'm in the midst, meaning that I'm in the middle of, I'm walking the path, I'm on the process. I don't know how long it's going to take. It doesn't matter. I'm enjoying the process and seeing my character change and evolve and grow over time. So I told you I didn't want to be too long on this one. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna hold on to that promise. You know what I'm saying? But I definitely just wanted to pass on that knowledge and that insight and that wisdom, if you will. It's going to require your persistence. This is something I did not understand when I first, like in all honesty, when I first got started in my business. I'm thinking like, yo, it's A plus B plus C, and there are businesses that operate in that manner. However, it takes a level of organization, responsibility, and so on and so forth. I'm learning that while I'm creating freestyle, right? Like I'm creating my own program from scratch, from the bottom. So I have a whole world to create. And as I'm creating that world, I know that I'm on the path of growing and evolving into the character that I need to be, that I already am to some degree. Like right here, right now. Right. So I'm aware of that. And I'm aware of my opportunity to utilize my creative process, which is this, creating and speaking my words, right? I'm gonna cut y'all off on IG, man. Y'all gotta catch up on YouTube, all right? Salute. Hey, we're not asking for that. Thank you. You hear me? We're not asking for that. There's nobody in there. Chill out. No. I said no. No. You looking at yourself? This dude is growling and barking at himself right now. Hey, no. Come here. What are you calling? You don't know? Huh? All day? That's a no. 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 Do you hear me? No. Touche. All right. All right, y'all. In all efforts to, just keep it short. Like I said, hold on real quick. Make sure tagging this properly. It's not what I wanted to do, but that's okay. Hey, Shut up. I didn't ask for you to come over here. Lay down. No. That's it. I said no. No. Touche. Touche. All right. Again, thank you for your patience, as always. So that's my message, right? Persistence, persistence, persistence. Now, you have an opportunity to change your life right here, right now, by dedicating your focus to persisting, regardless of like whatever it is. Let's say that you want to have straight A's, right? Maybe you're in school still, whatever, right? Let's say that you want. Oh, that's what I was talking about. I was talking about females. Like, bro, remember, you have an opportunity to transcend, right, the level of rejection that you've experienced in your past. Meaning, you regardless of how many times you heard no. This goes for so many different things: sales, business, right, seduction, right, your lifestyle. You know, when it comes to how many times you tell somebody about your dream, your vision, whatever the case may be. Like if you just face that rejection enough, eventually you transcend that rejection and you begin to know and understand that somebody else's rejection has nothing to do with you. Somebody else's words saying, "Oh no, I don't want that right now," or "No, I'm not really interested in anybody right now," whatever that interpretation is from their side, it has nothing to do with you. It's just a word. But you got to know and understand how to utilize that process. Like if you've heard no so many different times, eventually you're gonna be like, "Oh, really? Why? You just saying no just because?" Really? Oh, you didn't. Okay, there's no value in this for you. Okay, I understand. Maybe you didn't understand what the value was. Like you can play around with that dynamic better, right? Not, I've only faced rejection so many different times. So I'm speaking to you as somebody that's in application of this. I have faced rejection many, 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 many times. However, I know that there's worlds of growth for me to go through, right? But I'm not telling you that I'm perfect. I'm telling you that I'm on the path. I'm on the process. I've faced the rejection of not having people show up to my live streams. That can be considered rejection, right? For the last 5 months, I've been building up my program and so on and so forth, interacting with people. And, hey, have you heard about my program, so on and so forth. People see my promotion, people see my creation and so on and so forth, for so long. And so many people only so many people are engaged with it, right? Now, what I just said, the words that I used to describe that, I said only so many, right? Those are words that are indication of where my perception has been. But if I look and see the potential of what is coming, if I look and see what is down the road, right? If I knew what was coming, right? The problem is not knowing, if you will, right? That's where we get uncomfortable. But it's an uncomfortable space to be in because in business, you're not going to know. You're not going to know if you're going to be successful unless you continue to move forward and you continue through what it is that we're talking about here. And what is that? Well, it's persistence, 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 persistence. Again, persistence. If you can know and understand it, it's going to come down to you being persistent. That's all it's going to come down to. If you give up, I don't understand the concept of giving up. I just don't. I don't get it, right? There is no concept of giving up. The only time that you can give up on something is when you quit. And you decide that, this is just not worth my time, or this is not worth my growth, right? Whatever it is that you want in life, you're not going to give up on that. You're going to know that you can move forward in confidence and become exactly who you want to become. Because the simple formula, once again, is your persistence. So be willing to be that person, that individual that persists through the adversities, every adversity, because you're going to run into them. I'm telling you from experience. What's up, honey? How are you? Right? You're gonna run through these adversities. You're going to come into these roadblocks. You're going to, face the rejection. You're going to, at some point, no longer recognize, yourself when you look in the mirror and so on and so forth. Like, you're going to face those moments. All of us are going to. I don't care what it is that you want. I don't care what you're doing. I don't know if you have a business. I don't know if you're in school. You have a job. Whatever it is that you're doing. I want you to know that the key, the missing ingredient, is, once again, it's your persistence, right? So continue to persist through every adversity in which you face. At this point in time, we're going to take the next 5 minutes to have a meditative moment, all right? We're going to, essentially take time away from the external world and start to tap into our inner space, right? Your inner space is your inner place that is sacred, right? Nobody else has access into the inside of you. So this is something that is very unique to the Master's Table. I don't know if any other brothers take time to meditate while they're live streaming, but this is that place in time where you can tap in, you can begin to meditate and transcend, right? The thought dimension, if you will, right? Of, this external world, this physical reality. All right. So salute to everybody as always. Appreciate y'all for being on at this point in time. Just begin to gather yourself. Locate where you are, close your eyes, and take a deep breath in through your nose. Let it out. Breathe in again through your nose. Fill the lungs. And let it out through your mouth. Feel your body relax. Take another deep breath in through the nose. Fill the lungs and let it out. Breathe in again through the nose. It's time, hold it. And let it out. Exaggerate the exhale. And just become one with your inner space. Nothing else is going on. The only thing that matters is what's going on within you. Breathing in through your nose. Relax. Enjoy the next 2.5 minutes of peace. As we come to the final 30 seconds of this exercise, meditative moment, just take a moment to honor yourself for taking time out of your day to level up and to appreciate your inner space, your inner world. Slowly begin to wake yourself up to the external world again. Move your fingers, your toes, open your eyes. Come back to your external world. As always, it's a pleasure and an honor to come here and speak to y'all. I go by the name Master myself. I'm here live every single Monday on IMC TV. My masters, the inner circle, the Telegram group, in which it is that I've created and that I check into every single day. I provide in-depth content to. Basically, I give you all the stuff that I cannot post, like on Instagram and so on and so forth, because of shadow ban, whatever the case may be. All of that is in our Telegram group, all right? That's free, that's open for every man in the world. Women, it's not available for y'all, but for all the fellas, y'all can definitely tap in there and plug in with the worldwide group and mastermind from all across the world, all right? As always, it's a pleasure and honor. I go by the name Master myself. Y'all can tap in with me live on YouTube, damn near every single day. All you want to do is type in the same way that you spell my Instagram name, Master myself. It's universal, right? So on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, you can type it in that way. Just tap in with me, you know what I'm saying? And I'm looking forward to hearing the feedback of how these episodes, you know what I'm saying, continue to impact and influence others, right? Because I know I'm putting them out, and I know people are learning and growing from it. All right. So as always, it's a pleasure and honor to tap in. And until next cycle, this is the one and only Master myself tapping out. My Nation. Be the best and fuck the rest. Knowledge of self is knowledge of